Next one on the list. This is actually not a question we get, but this is the information we provide to people who contact us, or people who reach out to us for help with bedbugs. Oftentimes, people are not aware of different methods and the implications, the ramifications of using one versus the other. So let's spend a few minutes talking about this. Most common approaches to bedbug problem is pesticide, which means chemical treatment. Okay. People usually ask, how long will it take? So let's just talk about the time frame here, duration. Chemical treatment, the companies providing chemical treatment will not do the prep work for you. Okay? That's why it's such an attractive choice, because it costs far less. Well, you know the saying, you get peanuts, you get monkeys. In this case, you pay a lot, quite a few peanuts, and you get quite a few monkeys. Okay? Pesticides do not work. There's not one pesticide on the market right now, not one, but it's effective and safe for bedbugs. Every single one of them was developed for other insects, and trust me, bedbugs couldn't be any more different than other insects. Okay? They don't feed on fibers or filth in your kitchen or anything of this nature. They feed on you. You are the meal. They feed on your blood. They're a true parasite. Okay? We call bedbugs for a reason. They like to be as close to the host, you, as possible. Let's go back to the duration. I digressed here, I'm sorry. Chemical treatment. If you prepare your home, a guy will show up with a can of pesticides, poison. Okay? It might be done in a 1,300 square home within half an hour. So consider what you're paying for. You're paying for somebody's time, half an hour, maybe an hour, to come and spray pesticides, poison in your home. You're doing all the work. Because for you, in order to prepare the home properly, you will spend hours preparation. So yes, the treatment itself might take half an hour and an hour, but you will be slaving at it for hours. Not just at one treatment. You have to do this every single time before the company applying pesticides shows up. Okay? But we'll get into dishonesty of this approach later on. So treatment itself, half an hour, 14 minutes, okay, maybe an hour. Oftentimes we'll ask you to vacate for 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, so the pesticide has a chance to dry out, okay? So that's the extent of it. 4 or 5 hours, you vacate the place, you cannot stay home, you cannot be there to ask questions. Let's move to the next one. This is the one that peeves me also almost as much as pesticides, tenting. Not every state allows it. Many states in the South allow it. That's pretty much the same approach as it is for termites. You leave your home, the company comes in, puts a huge circus tent around your house, and they pump very potent, very dangerous gas called Vicon. Every year, dozens of people die this way. They enter the home thinking it's safe. Okay? Well, it's not safe. It's not safe for days. So to make, long story short, to make my answer as succinct as it can be, you have to leave for 3-4 days. In my book, it's not safe to come back until proper ventilation has been conducted and verified there's nothing residual. Okay? Tenting for bedbugs is as dumb of an approach as one can be. It's a, yes, it makes me emotional, okay, because it's a dumb approach. The ways are far less intrusive, a lot safer, a lot quicker, and can be a lot cheaper. Because think of it this way. If you have to leave for 4 or 5 days, where do you go? Hotel? Friends? Neighbors? That costs you money. You have to pack up. You have to remove quite a few things. You don't want to leave your valuables behind you. I don't know how you feel about this. I wouldn't feel comfortable about it. Bottom line, you have to leave for 3 or 4 days. So let's just focus on this. So chemical treatment, 4 or 5 hours. Tenting, 3-4 days. Okay. What's next? Heat treatment. You cannot stay home during the heat treatment. Here's why. The temperature of the structure, every single room at the same time, the temperature has to rise to a certain level and stay there. Okay? We're talking 137, 145 degrees Fahrenheit. The air has to circulate to reach the entire place uniformly, okay? Corners, anything low, anything high. So you have to vacate the place, I would say 6-7 hours minimum, okay? I'm focusing on a duration, not effectiveness of the treatment, which is very difficult for me because I'm very passionate about the garbage that doesn't work and stuff that does work. Okay, proof is in the pudding. Read the reviews. Look at the guarantees that the companies are offering you. The last method, well-known method, steam treatment. Now, that is a treatment, but it's instant. The results are instant. You don't have to leave the home. You can be sitting next to me while I'm doing this and ask me questions. I prefer not to because I need to focus on what I'm doing, but the results are instant. There's no pesticides, there's nothing dangerous about it, and you don't have to leave home at all. Usually we tell our clients, yes, you can stay home, we just prefer if you're not in the room that we are treating at the moment, okay? It's for your safety and our safety. You can re-enter the room within half an hour to 40 minutes. Even if we are use something for residual protection, like a particular dust we might be using, it's perfectly safe once it settles. That's why the 30 minutes to 40 minutes. We're not using pesticidal properties of the dust. We're using mechanical properties of it. But again, I'm going too deep into steam treatment. So steam treatment, you don't have to leave the home at all. Actually, we prefer if you stayed home, because I would rather address your concerns and questions while I'm there. I hope I answered your questions.